Hello, my name is David Schwiddick, and I am Assistant Professor of Graphic Design and Digital Media at Lehman College in the Bronx. For the last 2 years, my colleague Alicia Galvez and I have been developing Necesitando al Otro, or Needing the Other, an interactive 3-channel video installation that explores the health, nutrition, and spirit of the Mexican migrant. This installation employs components both visible to the audience, such as 3 LCD screens or similar, and components that are hidden or obscured from the audience, such as a computer terminal running the installation code and an audience detection camera. Now, fundamentally, the installation is just a 3-channel documentary showing glimpses into the lives of 4 individuals. Angelo Cabrera came to the U.S. from San Antonio and Tlaxcala in Puebla, Mexico at the age of 15 as part of the 90s immigration wave, and he eventually enrolled at Baruch College and received his master's in public administration. Angelo's mother, Irma Rodriguez Pacheco, continues to cook today despite suffering from near-complete blindness due to adult-onset diabetes. And I was actually privileged to not only film her cooking, but to also eat her food. Manuela Fuentes came to the U.S. from San Antonio, Tlaxcala in the year 2000, and she has lived in the South Bronx ever since. And finally, Moises Fuentes, who, in addition to owning a thriving onyx shop in San Antonio, Tlaxcala, is also known as a paquetero, regularly carrying packages to and from Mexico, bringing back goods and remittances to the families of migrants here in the U.S., thereby providing unique and vital cultural link that otherwise would not exist. More critically, however, this installation responds to audience presence. When no audience member is present, the installation enters a degenerative state where the video channels are corrupted, to suggest that inattention to the challenges of migration will result in their deteriorating or worsening. And I got to analyze this interactive component firsthand at the 2018 Dusklit Interactive Arts Festival at the Seligman Center in Sugarloaf, New York, where this installation was exhibited, and my findings and documentation of this exhibit are what follows. Now, traditionally as a filmmaker, it's not often that one gets to experience or interact with the audience, but in the testing phase of this project, I got to witness audience response firsthand. A response that I could succinctly describe as being earnest yet brief. That is to say that the audience arrives, watches intently for enough time to deactivate the distortion, thereby clarifying the image, and then, after their attention span wanes, the audience leaves. This is certainly due in part to the setting. It was shown here in an exhibit with numerous other installations and performance pieces, where the audience was invited to wander through and see each piece. But it's also an unavoidable side effect of our constantly information-driven lifestyles. I found that, if anything, the video's continuous cycles of degeneration and regeneration summed up well the symptom of cultural amnesia we exhibit as a nation. The actual in situ installation test revealed that poor or minimal lighting drastically affected its performance. Specifically, in a low or no light setting, such as just after dusk, there simply wasn't enough light for the installation setup to distinguish the background from any foreground occupants, thereby leading to a state of constant video degeneration. A possible solution for this problem would be the use of a thermal camera or a camera equipped with some variety of night vision or infrared. On the other hand, in a crowded environment with many well-lit foreground objects, the installation never really devolves into a degenerated state at all. And although this parallels the stated intention of the project, which is to show that increased attention to the issue of immigration results in greater clarity, I found that it ironically obscured the complement to this, that inattention to these same issues results in obfuscation and deterioration. Therefore, I would propose that in situations with a large audience presence, randomized blips or corruptions are introduced to sort of increase attention and remind the audience of the fragility of both the video playback and therefore the underlying subject matter. You can learn more about my project, Necesitando al Otro, at my website, schwiddick.com. Thanks so much.